Navigating through the age of disinformation. Hello everyone, this is Lori Lyons of Higher Self Access. I am a QHHT Level 3 practitioner, board-certified clinical hypnotist, intuitive and inspirational medium. No news is good news. The modern era presents opportunities that our ancestors never knew. Yet, our ever-broadening possibilities also introduce unique obstacles. Through cable television and the internet, there is an infinite supply of information available with just a click of a button. This flood of information is often unsolicited. We go online to find a guided meditation or maybe a few relaxing asanas, and we are bombarded with information. Often presented in a manner meant to buttress the believability or evidentiarity quality, there are no guarantees that the information heaped on us is factual. And so, what began as the age of information has become the age of disinformation. Information has become faster, more plentiful, but not necessarily better, leading many to feel powerless, hopeless, angry, and afraid. And who wouldn't be when being drowned in a sea of depressing, panic-inducing information on a global scale? It is also presented sensationally because sensationalism is what gets clicks and views and subscribers. The consequence? We become overwhelmed, burned out, and ultimately numb to humanity and ourselves. When we become desensitized, we no longer see people or their pain as authentic, impairing our ability to access our emotions, connect with others, or experience genuine empathy and sympathy. Everything becomes a talking point instead of a call to action, an opportunity for healing, or a moment of profound realization. A prison, not of brick and mortar, but of, quote, facts, is cutting us off from ourselves, others, and our journey as spiritual beings having a human experience, which is the primary pathway to awakening. Another pitfall of unlimited informational access, whether solicited or not, is that we are constantly giving the left brain data to compute, but denying the right brain experiences and emotions to process. An overactive left brain and a malnourished right brain result in a society that relies mainly on what they are conditioned to believe, trained to see, and taught to think. A left-brain society often fails to think, feel, believe, or experience life for themselves. They may be learned, but not wise, and they may never risk looking past the well-constructed facade of how things ought to be. In terms of ascension and awakening to a left-brain society, it is nearly impossible, a utopia never to be reached, but only rarely imagined by those who dare. Taking the off-ramp to the informational superhighway, we have been conditioned to believe that tuning out the informational noise is impractical, inconceivable, and socially negligent. What would we do if we did not know what was happening worldwide at all hours of the day? Such conditioning causes us to feel anxious and fearful at the very notion. However, self-care demands that we turn off the noise and tune into the moment. This moment is rich with possibility, emotion, and learning. What's more, any given moment can be an opportunity for love, understanding, or healing. Yet, when we are speeding down the superhighway, just trying to keep up, we cannot appreciate the beauty of the scenery. We need to actively shift our cognitive path from the left brain to the right brain as much as possible. Protecting ourselves in the disinformation age is not just about slamming on the brakes and going slower. It's about shifting the route altogether. It is about mindfulness, meditation, communing with the higher self, challenging conditioned beliefs, pulling back the curtain and looking past what we are taught to see. The high road to higher consciousness. Cognitive dissonance is the state of having conflicting thoughts, feelings, beliefs, or perspectives. When the right brain is engaged, we experience cognitive dissonance caused by attitudes that conflict with our higher selves and higher consciousness. When the left brain is in control, the dissonance that we experience is due to conflicts with our conditioning and the status quo, highlighting how dependent self-preservation is on an active, engaged right brain during the age of disinformation. As the doorway to higher consciousness, the right brain enables us to make another important distinction between healing divisiveness and damaging unity. We are often taught divisiveness is bad and unity is good. Yet, unity with this disinformation age and agents of disinformation holds us back from enlightenment and awakening, making it essential to heed the alarm bells of dissonance the higher consciousness sets off, triggering a need for healing division from the left brain collective. Triggering a need for healing division from the left brain collective. When unity is the conditioned default and divisiveness is automatically shunned, we can become ensnared in the vicious cycle of panic, helplessness, hopelessness, and depression of the disinformation age. My final thoughts are, it is essential to draw a distinction between absolute alienation and healing divisiveness. We are not meant to be lonely and isolated from humanity. The path to ascension and the 5D reality of enlightenment is one of unity and love. However, to get there, we must align our journey with those who have similar goals, who choose to uplift and to be uplifted instead of tearing down and being downtrodden. Love, happiness, harmony, healing, and fulfillment are not facts or data points to examine and study. They are energies and emotions to be experienced, to be felt, and to be enjoyed. They are the ultimate truth. And though facts can obscure the truth can never be hidden. Thank you for listening, and I wish you love and truth. I am Lori Lines.